Ready anytime.
All righty. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome, you small but mighty crowd. So hi, I'm Cosmik. How many of you know what you're in for tonight? Maybe 3. I'm so sorry to the rest of you. I'm apologizing in advance. Okay, yeah, here's what we need. Could I have more piano here, please? There we go, now I can hear me. All right, I'll backtrack again. Hi, how many of you are great? A rooster says good morning with his cock-a-doodle-doo. Good morning, good evening, whatever was it? 10 something, we're only starting 11 minutes late. That's progress here.
Yes.
Did I beat the opening ceremonies? None of you were even there.
No, we were asleep.
A horse's neigh is just his way of saying, how are you? A lion growls, hello, and owls ask when and why and who. May I suggest you get undressed and show them your wazoo? I can still use a little more monitor. Oh, the animals, the animals. Let's talk dirty to the animals. Fuck you, Mr. Bunny. Eat shit, Mr. Bear. If they don't love it, they can shove it. Frankly, I don't care. Oh, the animals, the animals. Let's talk dirty to the animals. Up yours, Mr. Hippo. Piss off, Mr. Fox. Go tell a chicken, suck my dick and give him chicken pox. Oh, the animals, the animals. Let's talk dirty to the animals. From birds in the treetops to snakes in the grass. But never tell an alligator bite no, never tell an alligator bite no, never tell an alligator bite my snatch. That's what you're in for tonight. All right, where are the kids? Were there kids in here? They at least filtered that, right? People knew it was going to be R-rated plus. Good. All right, so I'm Cosmik, as I said, and I know some of you. And I've been entertaining a very long time. My first professional gig was at the King's Table Steakhouse. I was 12. I played the Hammond organ 4 sets a night, and I earned $25 a night, and I thought I was rich. And I've done a lot of other gigs since then. I've played at a bat mitzvah, and I've done weddings, and let's see, I've done a lot of stage shows. I've played in 3 or 4 different venues at Walt Disney World. I've done cocktail lounges when I wasn't even legally able to drink. Nobody cared, they offered me drinks anywhere. That's where I first developed my young aversion to gin, which I've later gotten over somewhat. Let's see, I played a fashion show at Miller and Rhodes department store up on the very posh 5th floor of that building. I played piano on a ferry crossing the Long Island Sound. I've done a lot of gigs, and especially even in the fandom. I've played for people here at AC, I've played at Texas Furry Fiesta, and Megaplex, and overseas at Eurofrance, and Confuzzled, and Just for the Weekend, and there's just one thing that I've discovered in all these many years of playing, longer than many of you have even been born, and that's that you really only want one thing in this fandom, and that's porn. Slut, dirty fucking shit, that's what you want. So that's what I came to give you, because you know, when I just do my little G-rated stuff, nobody really gives a fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna just talk like that all night long. Also, this whole thing sort of predicated on the original story of Cosmik, which was that he was a very old, very bitter lounge entertainer. So I thought best to set it in a bar. You see, I've brought the really good stemware. And if you have a drink, I think you're welcome to join me. I don't know, there's Cambros full of vodka over there or something. This is, yeah, I should have gotten like a headset mic. I didn't even think about this. But I brought my own ice. And because I'm really an old British woman, I've brought Pimm's #1. One person gets that. And that's my friend Scuba Box.
Can you explain it for the rest of the class?
Yeah. Pimm's is a liqueur. It's produced in Great Britain. Can't really tell you what's in it. Probably sloe gin, let's see. I don't know. With caramel color added, so you can see it in the daylight, I guess. But I'm going to try this mixer I found. This is mint, cucumber, and lime. Yes, I'm going to try that. It's carbonated. All right, well, I'll let that settle. We'll do another song. I'll get back to that. By the way, this show is not pre-rehearsed. It's very impromptu. And so anyway, I'm Cosmik, and I am a binturong. Oh, I got a woo. Do you know what a binturong is? You looked it up just now?
No,
A year ago. See? Well, that's the problem, is that nobody seems to know what a binturong is. Nobody even seems to have a clue. Only a few have seen one, and fewer still have been one. Well, they don't even have one at our local zoo. Now, nobody seems to know what a binturong is. Nobody even seems to give a shit. Well, they think that you're a nutter when you say you smell like butter, but seriously, I'll wait, go Google it. Yes, see? Gotta dig out the smartphone. Binturongs smell like hot buttered popcorn. Except apparently when they're mating, and then they smell like nachos. I'm not making this up. This is all in Wikipedia. Oh, it's hard to be a furry when your species is unique. Too often people throw you under the bus. Well, they think that you're a freak when you know you're slightly different. I mean, a bear cat is neither a bear nor a cat. Discuss. Really, it's like Rhode Island, neither a road nor an island. I don't know. But see, nobody seems to know what a binturong is. Nobody even seems to want to try. Oh, we're cuddlier than peacocks. Also, a lot less noisy. And we're fancy like a tree fox, though people agree we're cute as apple pie. Now, nobody seems to know what a binturong is, and that's my central thesis here tonight. That nobody gets the binturong right. That's it. That's all we need to go like that. There's these little ditties, some of them I'm still writing, but I was very proud of that. That was my Noel Coward tribute. Nobody gets the binturong right. I ran into somebody up in the registration area. Says his name is Cosmik. He's much taller. He's a lot skinnier, so I hate him already. And very stinky, apparently, I'm told. But it's been causing some confusion already, because apparently all his friends think that I'm him, and my friends sometimes think that he's me, and I had to write this little song about it. It's Cosmik with a K, not Cosmik with a C, because Cosmik with a C goes socks, not songs. It's Cosmik with a K, not Cosmik with a C. It's easy as can be, see Cosmik? I'll say it again. It's Cosmik with a K, not Cosmik with a C, because Cosmik with a C goes belly rubs, not sing-along. It's Cosmik with a K, not Cosmik with a C. It's easy as can be, see Cosmik? Now if my name were Flo Wolf, I'd be Flo Wolf. Even backwards, I'd be Flo Wolf. And if my name were Fox, then I'd be Fox, because with Fox, what can you do? Don't answer that. Or Aesop, or Kage, or Tani Dereel. But when you're a Cosmik, you'll always have to squeal. It's Cosmik with a K, not Cosmik with a C, because Cosmik with a C goes, let me smell your socks. Not, yes, you may touch my beard. It's C-O-S-M-I-N with a K. What else can I say? It's Cosmik. Now, hopefully that'll help you remember which one of us is which. So, oh. Thank you. I wonder if that's still again. I'll give it one more song. So, as some of you know, I entered the fandom almost 10 years ago. And there was just this thing on Twitter, so, you know, tell us badly how you entered the fandom. And my bad story is the actual truth, which is that I was working in Orlando, and my now husband was back in Missouri in the house that we had there. And I knew I had some time off, and I sent him a message. I said, I've got Labor Day weekend off. Why don't I come back home and we can have a nice weekend? And he said, oh, yeah, I'm going to a con that weekend. That's it, I'm going to a con. And I thought, oh, okay, well, thought it might have been a fur con, but we didn't really do that back then so much. It was my first, because I said, oh, well, why don't I just go wherever you're going, and I'll just hang out in the room that you've got, and then when you're doing your con things, I'll wait, and then when you're done with your con things, we can have time together. And I got there a few hours before he did on that Friday morning, and by the time he arrived, I had already been through the dealer's den. 3 friends had just made friends with me, taken me out to lunch. I had commissioned a badge, it was all over. And he said, you're going to need an FA page if you go to this con. So I created an FA page, and I didn't know what I was doing. He said, you're going to need a name. And I thought, I don't know what I have. I get this old nickname, Cosmik. So that's kind of how that all started. And at this convention, they had a masquerade or a talent show, and I'm an attention whore. So I said, I'd like to do a song. And this is the song that I did at Method Furbeat, 2011. Every year, I drive out to Cape Cod for the last part of June. Leave the city by 10 and you're there in the late afternoon. On the way, there's a village called Marion that you pass through. The first time I approached it, I'll always remember the sign that came into view. It said, entering Marion. And I thought, what a fun little sign. But the feeling of entering Marion had a kick that was hard to define. A rapturous rush, a physical flush, chills up and down the spine. For the few minutes I was in Marion, all Massachusetts was mine. So it got to be kind of an annual thing, you know? It was the event that would start each vacation off with a bang. Then one year, who knows why, I decided to try a new route. So I got out my map and I traced one I thought was a beaut. After driving all morning, I came to the top of a hill, where a sign stood before me that offered a new kind of thrill. It said, entering Beverly, which was lovely and not overbuilt. And the pleasure of entering Beverly far outweighed any feelings of guilt. I could say I'm contrite, but it wouldn't be right, for the truth is that later that day, I found myself entering Sharon. It was there, so was I. We enjoyed it. Hey, what can I say? By the next year, I'd try any route just for novelty's sake. I was cursed with a thirst that no single township could slake. Oh, at the wheel I looked calm, but inside I was running amok, when a sign in the road dead ahead sent me straight into shock. Entering Lawrence. My God, I was out of control. And I no sooner finished with Lawrence than boom, I was entering Lowell. Then I backtracked and re-entered Lawrence, and Quincy and Norton as well. Round midnight I pulled into Dennis and flopped in a Fleabag motel. I slept fitfully in my clothing and awoke in a pool of sweat and self-loathing. Lying there, feeling lower than carrion. A name came clear as a clarion. I got in my car, and before very far, I was entering Marion. How subtly, wonderfully great. How grand to be entering Marion after tramping all over the state. Every flea bucket burb, every tryst by the curb had really just helped me to find I'm happiest entering Marion. I guess I'm the Marion kind. Oh yes, I'm the Marion kind. I love driving. It's something I got from my mother. She had a wanderlust that I inherited from her, and when I lived in Massachusetts, yes, I would drive all over the place and down into Cape Cod. Once following an AIDS bicycle fun, because I didn't have a bike that I thought I could drive, to bicycle a 3-hour drive. It was an all-day thing. To look at it, this clearly has never done that kind of physical activity. But I signed up to help, and so I worked my station, and then when I was done, they were all like headed down the Cape. So I followed down the Cape, and I drove down to Truro and Provincetown, and I went, wow, this is so much gayer than I am. And I drove home. Yes, no, it's true. I'm not that gay. I lead a pretty dull life, For instance, I never kissed a man before. Oh, isn't that a shame? I never kissed a man before I knew his name. I never had a taste for wine. Oh, isn't that a sin? I never had a taste for wine, for wine can't compare with gin. It's nice as nice can be, my faith is at last restored, to find that vice can be its own reward. I always go to bed at 10, oh isn't that a bore? I always go to bed at 10, and then I go home at 4. Some of you know what I do on the side. Yeah, that sounds really perfect. That's not it. Now I'm talking about my side hustle. My main gig is that I'm the music director at a professional music theater down in Orlando, Florida area. Ooh, can you hear it? Oh, good vintage. And it keeps me very, very busy, but every once in a while I'm able to get away. This doesn't even need the fizzy drink, it's just a very nice fizzy mixer. Him's cup, cheers all. It needs the fizzy mixer. Anyway, and when I'm not at this theater, this stand has these very long legs that stick up. Very, very hard to get around. And when I'm not there, every once in a while, I go down to a little place you may have heard of. It's called Walt Disney World, where I am friends with Professor Tommy. And also, I play at the Rose and Crown pub in the Epcot Pavilion, the England-UK Pavilion at Epcot. Not friends with anyone there, it's just me. And the same at the lobby of the Grand Floridian Hotel, which is this amazing, beautiful place. And they have a 9-foot concert Steinway grand piano, and it's all very lovely. But my main gig at Disney is in the pub. And everybody always asks me, what's it like at the pub? And so I sort of put this song together to give you an idea of what my life is like there. It's 1 p.m. on a Monday, and the regular crowd shuffles near. There's a hot guy standing next to me, making love to his overpriced beer. He says, dude, can you play me Sweet Caroline? I promise we'll all sing along. And I tried to produce a convincing excuse, cause the manager can't stand that song. This is true. When I started, they sent me an email, and they said, you can play anything you like. except for Sweet Caroline. It's the one song that's forbidden because everybody sings along and it gets very rowdy there. Well, sing us a song, you're that piano guy. Sing us a song today, 'cause outside it's too hot and our budgets are shot and you've got us feeling okay. I ate lunch downstairs at Bill's Burgers today, and I was chatting with the manager, and it turns out he used to work there. 3 years he was the restaurant manager at the Rose and Crown, and he knows my friend Carl. Now Carl at the bar is a friendly chap. He gets me my drinks for free, because I drink water. He's been there 30 years, selling overpriced beers, but there's nowhere that he'd rather be. He says, here, try Sheriff of Nottingham in a $12 souvenir glass. Any beer you prefer with a shot of liquor, that'll knock you back flat on your ass. Well, la-da-da-da-da-da, la-da-da-da-da. Employees as well, or as we call them, cast members. Well, like Paul, he's a merchandise manager who never had time for a wife, because he's gay. Though he's stuck in the closet, he's happy because it allows him to hide there for life. And the parents are drinking their kids away as the teenagers play with their phone. Yes, they've all paid a few $100 to get in, just to hang out together alone. La-da-da-da-da-da. La-da-da-da-da-da. Well, sing us a song, you're that piano guy. Play us a song we like. Everything they request is a thinly veiled test to get me to swear on the mic. Yep, they'll ask for, who the fuck is Alice? Anyone know that one? Its real name is Living Next Door to Alice. I don't know how I got that. They'll ask for, always look on the bright side of life, thinking I'm gonna sing shit. I would never sing that word shit. I just said it. Never mind. And the guests stream, oh no, it's a pretty good crowd for a Monday. And the manager gives me a smile, 'cause she knows it's not me they've been coming to see. They're escaping the rain for a while. And the guests stream in and then out again, as they fight to find some place to sit, standing halfway inside as they try to decide if a pint's really worth all this shit. La-da-da-da-da-da. La-da-da-da-da-da. I mean, I said it twice, I may as well sing it, right? Well, sing us a song, you're that piano guy. Play till the curtain call. Though it looks like we care, we're all barely aware that you're playing piano at all. Sometimes I don't know how I don't know how they can hear anything. I can barely hear me over their phones, and they've got people pay hundreds of dollars to come to a park and then drink overpriced cocktails so they can watch a game on their phone. Like, why do you have a hotel room? I don't know. I told you, when you get to my age, you just get to be very cranky. So cranky. But I do love the outlet for it allows me to sing supercalifragilisticexpialidocious without one trace of irony. It allows me to drag out what I call all my old pub songs, like Don't Dilly Dally on the Way, and Knees Up, Mother Brown, and once again, School Fox is the only one who's ever heard of any of these things. But that's all right. I'm glad you can explain to the class afterwards what all these references are. And here's another song that I thought about for a while, and I finally decided I'm going to sing it. You know why? In 6 years, I have seen a manager 6 times. It's like once every year they pop in and go, I was just walking by, sounds good, all right, I'll see you later, and they leave. They have no idea what I'm doing in there. So I love to do this song. I love my friends, and they love me. We're just as close as friends can be. And just because we got it from Jim. We all agree it must have been Louise who gave it to him. Now she got it from Harry, who got it from Marie, and everybody knows that Marie got it from me. Giles got it from Daphne, she got it from Joan, who picked it up in County Cork, a kissing the Blarney Stone. Pierre gave it to Sheila, who must have brought it there. He got it from Francois and Jacques. Lucky Pierre. Well, Max got it from Edith, who gets it every spring. She got it from her daddy, who just gives her everything. She then gave it to Daniel, whose spaniel has it now. Our dentist even got it, and we're still wondering how. Oh, but I got it from Agnes, or maybe it was Sue, or Millie, or Billy, or Jilly, or Willie, it doesn't matter who. It might have been in the club, or in the pub, or in the loo. And if you'll be my friend, then I might, mind you, I said might, give it to you. I saw some people know that. That's a song written by a fellow named Tom Lehrer, who is I think a doctor, I'm sure he's a doctor, in mathematics. He teaches math at Harvard and writes silly songs on the side, because why not? You know, when you're that smart, you need an outlet. So I get to sing songs like that. There's really, I've sung always look at the bright side of life. I always just sort of fudge my way through the word shit when I'm in the pub, just in case it's the one time a year that the manager does pop in. But this is a song I have also sung in the pub. Pack up all my cares and woe, here I go singing low. Bye bye blackbird, where somebody waits for me, sugar sweet, so is she. Bye bye blackbird, no one here can love or understand me. Oh, what hard luck stories they all have me. Make my bed and light the light, I'll be home late tonight. Blackbird, bye-bye. Except that's the version I usually do, but once I sang an alternate lyric. I thought it would be fine to sing this alternate lyric, because I had heard it performed at Disney World on Pleasure Island years before. And this is the lyric I sang, and then I'll tell you what happened. Oh, well, I am happy, I am gay, sometimes I come twice a day. I'm your mailman. Grab your knockers, ring your bell, don't you think I'm sort of swell? I'm your mailman. I can come in any sort of weather, 'cause I have a sack that's made of leather. Well, I don't care for keys and locks, I'll just stick it in your box. I'm your mailman. That's 1,000 times the response I got when I sang it in the pub. You know why? They were on their phone. It's like, hey, who's winning there? The kids are playing games, mom's texting, dad's with that. Nobody paid any attention. Seriously, I could go in and sing Let's Talk Dirty to the Animals, and I don't know that anybody would notice or mind. And then I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to just do some more research, because I've got like 6 hours worth of music, but I'm starting to get more work in the pub. I really need some new stuff. So I started looking at old recordings from the 1930s. I thought, that's lots of good hit records from the 30s. And sure enough, I found one that I really sort of liked. And so I'm going to sing this one to you. It's one of those little old-fashioned ditties. There's one pet I like to pet, and every evening we get set. I stroke it every chance I get. It's my girl's pussy. Seldom plays, always purrs, and I love the thoughts it stirs. But I don't mind because it's hers, it's my girl's pussy. Often it goes out at night, returns at break of dawn. No matter what the weather's like, it's always nice and warm. It's never dirty, always clean, giving thrills, it's never mean. But it's the best I've ever seen, it's my girl's pussy. Often it goes out at night, returns at break of dawn. No matter what the weather's like, it's always nice and warm. I bring tidbits that it loves, we spoon like two turtle doves. I take care to remove my gloves when stroking my girl's pussy. Lest you think I'm joking, that is an actual song that was recorded by the Harry Roy Orchestra in 1937. And yes, it was banned by the BBC. No, I haven't had the bravery to do that one there yet. Wow, conventions. Conventions, they're very busy times. And I remember, I'm pretty sure it was my first Anthrocon. We were down on the 5th or 6th floor, and Rhubarb and I had half a room, and the other half was taken up by someone who is also in this room. We decided that our half of the room were the Golden Girls, and the other half was CSI, Fur and Loathing in Las Vegas. There was an awful lot of stuff going on in that other half of the room. There were people just sort of streaming into the room to partake of the stuff that was happening in the other half of the room. I sat at the other end of it and did my crossword puzzle and did my cruel and whatever, I don't know. It was just very strange, like the two old guys were sitting on the other side going, well, what did we do today? Oh, did you see that movie? Oh, we had lovely weather today, didn't we? And over on this side, it's like, And that's the problem when I go to a con. It's just, you know, you got thousands of people here, and everybody's coming, and they're all having fun, and everybody's yiffing but me. I just can't seem to get laid. And some folks even yiff 2 or 3 or more, and then they just seem to trade. I can't get laid, a dazzling puppy like me. And though it's well made, my mercin's useful only when I pee. Everybody's yipping but me. I'm dying of terminal lust. Christ, it's so depressing to see my plumbing covered in rust. My love life is so gloomy. Even the foxes won't do me. Everybody's yiffing but me. I know I make fun of the foxes a lot. It's a stereotype for a reason. Yes, everybody's yiffing but me. How will I ever survive? Once a furry gave me his key. It led to room 365. The huskies always ditch me. I wish they'd yiff and scritch me. Everybody's yiffing but me. Everybody's yiffing but me. That's a good response. Oh. This is the point in the show where I always go, I need filler. And I usually go, well, we'll just take requests. And I'm awful at them because I can play anything, but I can't sing it because I never know the words. But this year, fate intervened. And I was approached with a project last year. And I thought, somebody's asking me to participate in something? Sure, what do you need? And they said, dirty lyrics. I said, oh. Well, how did you find me? They said, well, we asked Pepper Coyote. He said to ask your friend Jake, and Jake said, I'm a good fox. You have to ask Cosmik. He's the dirty one. Now, I don't know how I got this reputation. You can tell the songs I sing are all just very great family-oriented, you know, nice top 40 folk music hits. There's nothing dirty about what I do. But I thought, gauntlet hurled, challenged, accepted. And so I wrote a bunch of lyrics for a project called Merry Yithmas. It was an anthology of 12 short stories. One for the 12 days, it was the 12 days of Yithmas. So they sent me all these short stories, and I had to read them and write companion pieces for them. Not a retelling of the story, but connected to the story somehow. I don't remember the stories. They were all about yiffing and murring and, you know, the yiffing and the scritching and the private party. Okay, CSI. First off, where is that party? I have yet to walk through the back corridor of a hotel, knock on a door and find a secret room that's probably filthy because that's where they store all the dirty glasses and dishes and stuff. So, okay, I don't know what that was all about, but that doesn't happen here, right? I've never seen it. You know, if you want that, you just, you go down to the zoo or a panel room. You don't have to go to the bathroom. Anyway, so I'm going to sing you some of the selections from 12 Days of Yithmas. You're welcome. Well, Rudy, the well-hung reindeer, had a very shiny knob, and when he wore his harness, everyone who saw would throb. All of the other reindeer, when they showered in the gym, whispered and stared at Rudy, wishing they were hung like him. Then one cold December day, Santa's pipe had clogged. He asked Rudy, help me please. Rudy brought him to his knees. Now all the North Pole knows him, and his very famous stick. Rudy the well-hung reindeer, Santa's very favorite trick. Gonna get worse. You're a mean one, Mr. Wolf. You really are a twit. You're the festering pus that oozes from an over-ripened zit, Mr. Wolf. You're the diaper of a baby fur at RMFC. You're full of shit. Who did I just offend with that one? I've seen 3 people walk out. I hope none of them were minors. Because then they should have run. Well, you're an asshole, Mr. Wolf. You've got cobwebs in your crotch. And when you log on Xtube, nobody wants to watch Mr. Wolf. I wouldn't fuck you if you offered me a personalized commission by blotch. Are blotch a thing still?
They haven't been a thing in years.
Yeah, oh well. I told you I was old. I write stale jokes that aren't funny anymore.
Everyone here got it.
Well, you're disgusting, Mr. Wolf. Your stench just overpowers. Your breath can kill a cactus. Your BO can melt the flowers, Mr. Wolf. Given the choice between the two of you, I'd take Vladimir Putin and Donald Trump giving me golden showers. Well, you're a foul one, Mr. Blunt Wolfman. You force me to be blunt. Your rear's more disgusting than a rotten zombie's front, Mr. Wolf. The 3 words that best describe you are as follows, and I quote, pussy, snatch, cunt. That's not funny in the UK, because everybody calls each other cunt. Right? Right, see?
I call everything.
I'm not making that up. Yeah, that was the one I sent that one in and I said, I know I've crossed the line, but I had to write this one so that I could get to an acceptable version. And he said, are you kidding? That's brilliant. So what could I do but write this next one? Santa baby, just slip a dildo under the tree for me. Been an awful good boy, Santa baby, so hurry down my chimney tonight. Santa baby, and make sure it's the size of a horse, of course. I'll stay open for you, Santa baby, hurry down my chimney tonight. Think of when you fill my hole, I can make a diamond of your lump of coal. Bring the wife, the reindeer too, and we'll all play with your North Pole. Santa baby, I don't care if you bring me a lot or not. Get it? It works better in print. I can take it, I swear, Santa baby, so hurry down my chimney tonight. Santa honey, one thing that I really have missed, your fist. Elbow deep in my ass, Santa baby, so hurry down my chimney tonight. I warned you. Santa cutie, fill my stocking with some latex and X. We'll have sex in the grass, Santa baby, so hurry down my chimney tonight. Santa, come and deck my halls, help me decorate my tree with bright blue balls. Maybe at the Christmas dance, we'll see if you can take a chance, Santa baby. Yeah, that one takes a second. Santa baby, forgot to mention one little thing, a ring, I screwed it up. Forgot to mention one little thing, a ring there. I don't mean on the phone. It's for my car. It's a cock ring, get it? Ring, not for the... Not Santa baby, just hurry down my chimney tonight. Hurry down my chimney tonight. Hurry tonight. One that I wrote for the entire project, but it sort of wraps up the quartet of filth that is 4 out of the 12 days of yifness. I brought all this liquor, and what I really want is a bottle of water. 2 dogs fucking by an open fire. Rodents nibbling on your desk. See, I've lost Harrison now. No, I've got it right here. Nibbling at your toes. Stoner cats getting higher and higher. And even reptiles shed their clothes. Everybody knows a winter solstice bacchanal. That's a party. Helps to warm the coldest heart. Bring a friend and some spare alcohol. You're welcome to partake tonight. Just look around and join the fun. I guarantee there's something here for everyone. And if you're new to this, don't be polite. We're here to help your wildest fantasies take flight. And so our Yuletide celebration wanes. We hope you've made a friend or two. Although we depart, the warm feeling remains. Merry Giftmas to you. Merry Giftmas. They gave me an hour and 20 minutes. I can't fill an hour and 20 minutes. I can fill a lot of other things, but not an hour and 20 minutes. So I want to thank you guys. I really thought it was going to be like Rhubarb and Scuba and Clay and maybe a few other people. There were a lot more who RSVP'd on shked.org, but I'll take it. I'd rather have the people who come in here and our guys fursuit are here. And two, wait, one, two, the lights are still in my eyes. One, no, yeah, I can't tell. Fursuit, yeah, you got antlers. Oh, you must have loved I should have done the deer song. No, I probably shouldn't. And we have a fox in suit, right? Fox, yeah? Yes. And that's good. All right. And then a lot of people who were in their normie costumes. I mean, really, this is me. This is, I'm not really a drunk. I'm going to drink all this Pimm's at some point this weekend. And I'm going to add the bubbly to it because with just the mixer, it was a little weird. I'm just going to keep on doing what I'm doing, and I'm really happy that you guys came to see me. And all I can say is, blow me a kiss from across the room. Suck me in with your charm. Sit on this while I go find a chair. Eat me out of house and home, I don't care. Take it from me, what we have is rare. On your knees to thank heaven above, and blow me a kiss from across the room. Now please bend over backward for your face is so wonderful. Swallow is my favorite bird, So blow me a kiss from across the room, 'cause it's so hard on me when you go. Thank you. That's my big finish. I don't have a big I think if there's a lesson to be learned from any of this, from getting together and having fun and Anthrocon giving me a huge room to sing really, really filthy shit. For people who don't mind hearing it, we're all friends. We're all here together. We're all celebrating our love for anthropomorphics and all that, and our love for each other as friends and whatever. And let's just celebrate the love this weekend. I am not a learned man. To see my brain 2 times, you'd have to look. No, I'm not a learned man. Since 10 years old, I never read one book. Still, from what I've seen of this life, as through the world I go, is one thing I have found, is one thing that I know. Love is a cocksucker. Love is a pain in the ass. I lost my place, sorry. Pain in the ass. Take, if you're wise, you will block your ears. Anytime love calls, because I started the key too high. I'm going to start that in D flat. That'll have it. Love is a cocksucker. Well, that joke, you've already heard it. Love is a son of a bitch. Anytime, if you're wise, you will block your ears. Anytime love calls. For although it may warm your heart, it will break your bones. Take my word for it that love is a horse fucker. Love is a pain in the ass. Makes no difference you're beggar man or on throne you sit. Love don't give a damn who we are. Treats us all like shit. Of course, since I am just a simple man, a sparrow's fart my thoughts may not be worth, but I swear to God that love is the filthiest cocksucker. Love is the goddamnedest cocksucker. Love is the loveliest cocksucker on this earth. Thank you, everybody. Good night. And then the awkward thing where I just sort of leave and go, see, that's it.
Keep walking into this thing, though. I'll have some drink now. Anybody want to please this cup?
He's serious.
I'm serious.